Larry, welcome again. And I think that you stated it very well. You have a community of about 1,200 people. There are lots of communities in Maryland and throughout America that are that way, and I think that the smaller the community, the greater the impact is of something like this. I remember when you and I talked back when we were looking at the $2.25 million it would take to accomplish what we are now accomplishing. You didn't mention the size of this new one. I think it's 15,000. No, I'm sorry, 150,000 square feet.
It has actually been bumped up. The size has varied over the last little while. It's gone from 150 to 165.
Oh, has it? That's just since last week when I was there. Then.
Yeah. They fluctuate with money. They've kind of gone from 150 to 175. Mm-hmm. I think they're back down to 165,000 square foot. It may change tomorrow.
Well, but the point is this. I don't think you can sit there and tell us the economic impact of this thing, what it's generating, what in the future will be. We don't know when you look at the first element of the FCS system being assembled there, what impact that would have on future elements. I think it'd be very positive. I don't see any way that we won't be in real serious competition as a result of the great asset that is being built there. And while you're the mayor of Elgin, Oklahoma, nearby Lawton, 100,000 people or so, all the communities around there are affected to a greater or lesser degree. Is there anything else that you, since you came a long ways, the longest of anyone on this panel, to be with us today, that you'd like to share with us concerning the impact of this EDA grant that started this whole thing, and what the future looks like for Elgin, Oklahoma, as a result of the EDA?
Well, communities my size, we are a small community, and we struggle. There is no way. I have a full-time job, very part-time mayor. I can't hire a full-time city manager. I spend a lot of time being mayor. Mm-hmm. There's no way that we can do this by ourselves. ASCOG has graciously, with Blaine Smith's approval, and has loaned us Ronnie Ward, who is a developer, planning coordinator over at ASCOG. And he has effectively become our city manager through EDA's assistance. And so with their help, we have actually planned this park. We have had to hire an engineer. But all this is wrapped up through EDA funds. And there's no way that this Fort Sill Industrial Park, and you've been there, Senator, on several occasions, there's no way any of this could have been successful without EDA funds. Yeah. We have since passed a TIF, a tax increment financing district. We've gotten some ODOT money. There's some commerce money involved. But all of this started with the seed from EDA.
And a far greater extent are the private sector investment now. It overshadows all of the public funds, whether it's county or state or federal. In this project. And Mr. Chairman, I could have used, you were kind enough to let me choose my witness here. I could have used a number of other projects that are successful in Oklahoma, but I think this one is unique in that the size of the community, the effect in the entire part of the state, southwest Oklahoma. I've said several times, in fact I said even when I addressed the Chamber Convention way up east of you in Tulsa, that's singularly perhaps the best thing that's happened to the state of Oklahoma, because that's the kind of impact it has. So I thank you, all of our witnesses, but particularly you, Larry, for coming up here and sharing your story with us.